Hello, my loves. Welcome back to Zeke's Lunchbox. Remember me? I've been away for a good 2 months. Well, away from YouTube anyway. I am debating on whether or not I want to release the vlog footage I have filmed in that time. But yeah, I guess we'll see. I don't know where to start on how to catch you up on everything. I guess it's not that interesting where I've just been prioritizing painting, and as much as I love videos and the community that we are continuously growing here, it does take away from painting and creating, and I mean, that has to come number one, as well as the tarot card project. Midway through the year, I realized I wasn't as far along as I really should be with the project, so that just had to be prioritized. And I feel like I've done so much personal growing in the last 2 months by stepping back on YouTube and kind of reevaluating my priorities. I think that's what I've learnt the most in the last 2 months. Just really focusing on the stuff that makes me happiest in my business and really learning to say no. It's funny that it takes me such a long time and I keep forgetting and relearning, and it's pretty frustrating to me how many times I keep falling into the same traps of getting roped into doing things that I don't want to do in my business practice because, money isn't guaranteed and I always say yes to everything. Saying no is very, very scary. When you don't have a safety net. But in this case, I've just been really listening to my gut and just quieting down all of the things that don't serve me directly. And I guess like this painting, this commission kind of relates to that. And I've titled the video Saying Goodbye for a few reasons, which we will get into. No, I'm not going anywhere. I will still be uploading YouTube videos. I won't be uploading every week. It's not achievable for me. It burns me out. And that's a priority that I have to adhere to. It just takes away from painting. So this painting here is my last commission piece that I'm going to do for a long time, possibly forever. I definitely know until the tarot card project is finished, I will not be taking any more commissions. Yeah, commissions take too much time away from what I need to be working on. In the end, I don't think I enjoy doing them. I'm also saying goodbye to this series of artworks over the last couple of years. You may be aware of this series. It wasn't necessarily titled, and I didn't put that title out there. It was kind of the working title for this ongoing series was the Windows series. You may remember a lot of these pieces, mostly by their odd-shaped canvases. So I've had a lot of like love heart-shaped canvases, oval canvases, hexagon canvases, what have you. The window series for me is peering into kind of a telescope, or really a window into the Zeke's Lunchbox universe, and you're seeing tiny little scenes and snippets of this universe. You may remember a couple of them because I've done some time lapses of it. So Lake of Oz is a piece that is part of this series. So really, I've been doing this series because I wanted to create as many landscapes and scenes as possible that resided in the Zeke's Lunchbox universe. And it was all about me really discovering my visual language and learning, what the atmosphere, the inhabitants, quite literally everything that resides in the Zeke universe. I feel like I've finally discovered everything. I'm sure there's so much more that can be evolved in the universe, but I don't think I'm in the discovery stage anymore. I think I feel like I'm really part of the universe now. Like I don't need to I'm a resident of the universe now, I know I've discovered it and now I'm part of it. And I don't feel like in my art practice that I need to continuously make these pieces. It makes me sad. I'm of two minds of it, because saying goodbye always kind of sucks, but I feel like I need to make a very official goodbye to other paintings that aren't tarot related, to be quite honest. It means that I can completely focus my energy and my being and my soul into the tarot card project. So I've lovingly called this series the Fenestra series. A fenestra is a small natural hole or opening, especially in a bone. When I discovered this, I was like plotting around trying to find different words for like a peephole or a window. I just really loved how the Fenestra series is really fitting, because it's almost part of my physical being. These pieces really feel like they live in the fenestra of my bones. A couple of years ago, I listened to a podcast called DVD ASA by David Cho and Asa Akira, and David Cho would talk about how and why his paintings were thousands of dollars. I mean, apart from just being a bit of a con man, I'm not gonna lie. He would justify the price by saying every single piece has a part of him, part of his soul. And it sounds dramatic to say like each painting has a part of my soul. But it is true to an extent, don't you think? Like, every single painting or every piece that an artist makes, it really is something that they are possessed to get out of them, to show the world what is inside of them. And I just feel like it's really fitting to call the series the Fenestra series. Like, it's really part of my soul, my being. There's something almost beyond words when it comes to the energy that I've created into the pieces. I don't know if any of this makes sense. I guess what I'm just trying to say is, like, I've made this universe, it's part of me, I've put it out there, and now I feel comfortable. I don't have something to prove when it comes to showing what Zeke's Lunchbox is about anymore. I think I'm just more comfortable, not only because, I'm a couple of years into my painting career now, but I guess I just don't have to like be so loud and gregarious about showing you what it was all about, because I'm not discovering it anymore. I know it now. And I think you guys as the viewers, you guys understand it as well. Every single person that's part or, likes my work, get it. I don't know how else to say it, but like, we understand it. Maybe because you guys are just a little bit more sensitive and in tune to the tiny little vibrations of the world. But anyway, this conversation's getting a little bit too like metaphysical and airy-fairy and magic, but I guess maybe that's what Zeke's Lunchbox is kind of all about nowadays. Anyway, I don't know how men feel when they create paintings, but for me anyway, there is a weird maternal giving birth ritual kind of when you're making art. So yeah, I do feel like I am the mother of this universe, I guess, because I am. All right, that brings me to chatting about this painting, Eco Platonica. This is a commission for a client that has been with me for a couple of years. She's amazing and incredibly understanding, and I feel like every single commission I've done for her has been months late. This one is no exception, but she's been very, very patient. So really the brief was to create a mermaid. Basically all of my reference photos were of the 90s, or was The Little Mermaid released in the 80s? Possibly the 80s. The Disney version of The Little Mermaid. Mostly the scenes where they are underwater and you feel, a real sense of this universe, because there are so many different characters and there's a real menagerie of animals. So I'm going to be honest, I've honestly never thought about painting mermaids. I have had lots of inquiries of people wanting mermaids. That's the reason why I went along with this piece in the first place. I wanted to make a mermaid. I just never knew what the Zeke's Lunchbox mermaid would look like. I knew I wanted to take away or strip away some parts of the sexual nature of mermaids, and that's why I wanted to take away her hair. I also feel like naturally a mermaid wouldn't have hair and their skin would feel, I don't know, not so rubbery, but I guess a mermaid and a shark in some way. Kind of, you think they're going to be kind of slippery, but they're a lot more rough than you think. I think that's just mostly where I wanted to go with my mermaid. And when I was speaking about this mother influence in the painting, I think it's fitting because this painting is for my client's daughter. So it's weird. It's got like, I'm birthing the painting. The painting includes a mother figure to her animals, and how you feel this like clan kinship between everybody. And then also on the receiving end, the painting is from a mother to a daughter. There's like lots of loops of mother-daughter things happening in this piece. But I hope you guys get like a really beautiful cross-species motley crew feeling from it. I love the idea of treating our pets like our siblings or children, and that's kind of how that's the energy that I wanted to portray in the piece anyway. I wanted to feel like there's a lot of loving energy, but also a lot of like strong feminine energy as well. So I don't know, maybe you guys feel that. Let me know what you think. And if you'd like a print of Eco Platonica, I have a pre-order on my shop at the moment. I will only be opening up the pre-orders until the 27th of September, and past that date I will not be printing any more of these prints. So I'm pretty much opening it up for pre-sale. Whatever sells in that time, that is all I will be printing of this print. So it's incredibly limited. And yeah, if you miss out, that's it. I'm afraid I will not be making it past that time. And if you become a patron, you also get a cheeky discount on my top tiers. I am doing free shipping for the month of September as well. So head over there and head over to my shop, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Love ya. Bye.